Hey, welcome everybody. Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. 1959 Milwaukee. Milwaukee at Chicago, Wrigley Field. I'll go over the lineups. Milwaukee Braves 33-22 versus the Cubs 24-33. Almost the exact opposite. It's going to be Lou Burdette versus Jay Buzzhart. And the lineup for Milwaukee is Wise at second base, Matthews at third base, and Aaron in right field. Covington, the cleanup hitter, in left field. Tori, first baseman, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Bruton, the center fielder. Crandall, the catcher. Logan, the shortstop, and Burdette on the mound. For the Cubs, it's Taylor at second base, Dark at third base, Walls in right field, batting third. Batting cleanup is Banks, the shortstop. Long, the first baseman. 6 is Thompson, the left fielder. 7 is Altman, the center fielder. 8 is Taylor, the catcher, and 9 is Buzzhart, the pitcher. Let's start it. We are playing Fall Classic Baseball. And here's a pitch. It's a 13, and that'll be a fly ball to right field. The 9 tells us it's an out to right. I memorized the quick outs chart. Doesn't take long to memorize it. And there's a couple of things I need here. I got the Cubs Stadium, Wrigley Field, and I need to grab the 59 defensive sheet for the Cubs and for the Braves. The Braves are right there. I got the Braves now. I'm going to play about 10 games with this replay. And that's usually what I do here, and here are the Cubs. All right, ready to roll. Again, 1 out. And I'll tell you the different. Matthews is batting .286 with 19 home runs and 200 at-bats. Here's a pitch. That's a 31. That's bounced up the middle and through for a base hit. So a single for Matthews. Now Matthews in reality batted 306, it looks like. Here's Hank Aaron in the replay, 307 with 8 home runs. Bats from the right side. Here's a pitch. And that's a 22, and a 22 is going to be ripped to left. And let's see how far our boy Matthews goes, and he's going to stop at second base. So first and second, and here comes Covington. Wes Covington bats from the left side. Here's a pitch, and that is a 35. It's a blank on the batter card, and it's going to be a single. It's a little check swing, and it drops in over the head of Taylor, the second baseman. Played by the shortstop, the center fielder, Altman. And let's see, runner on second scores. And if F is on first, he will go to third, and Harron is an F, so he will go to third. So an RBI single, and the Braves are up 1-0. Going to third is Aaron. One nothing Braves here in the top of the first. Frank Torrey's up next. Pitch to Tori, infield is halfway. It's a 12, and that's going to be a 12, which is popped up. And that is in front of the home plate, and it'll be the catcher. Catcher is Taylor, Sam Taylor. So 2 away. Here's Bill Bruton. Or Bill Bruton, excuse me. Haven't played this team in a little while, so I got to get those pronunciations right. Bill Bruton. Here's a pitch. He bats from the left side. A 65. That's a power shot off the pitcher card, and Buzzhart has a 12, but it's going to be a -4, so that becomes an 8. We roll a 13, and that will be bounced to the first baseman. Long. And that will retire the side. 1 run on 3 hits. And we'll go to the bottom of the first, the Cubs coming to bat. All right, it's Tony Taylor leading off, right-handed hitter. Pitch from Burdette, who's an A today, by the way. He's got his best stuff, and Buzzhart has his B stuff. So it's a 24. It's a hit by pitch, 1-6 with a -3, 1-3, and it's a 4. So it'll be bounced to second base, played by Weiss. One down. Al Dark, third baseman, with a 16, and that is a ground ball to the shortstop. Logan fires the first, 2 down. And Lee Walls, right-handed hitter. Lee Walls in the replays batting .278 with 7 home runs. That's a 22, and that'll be ball 4. So Lou Burdette walks Walls for the first base runner for the Cubs. And he is an A in case I need to know. There we go. Here's Banks. Banks with good power numbers, and that's going to be a 15. Fly ball in the gap. On the run is Bruton, and he runs it down. Bruton. Sorry about that. No runs, no hits, a walk, 1 left. Top of the second, 1-0. Braves. Crandall steps to the plate. He's batting .262 with 14 home runs and close to 200 bats. Here's a pitch. Crandall. It's going to be a 15, which is popped up. Left side. Third baseman Dark. 1 down. Logan steps in the box. Right-handed hitting shortstop, batting .282 with 5 home runs. Pitch, it's a 25, and that'll be a check swing tapper to the third baseman Dark, who comes in and fires the first to get Logan for out number 2. And here's a pitcher, Burdette. Pitch from Buzzhart, 25, and that's a ground ball to the second baseman. Taylor, 3 up, 3 down. Go to the bottom of the second. Dale Long up. Pitch from Burdette, and that is a 65. It's a pitcher home run, 13. That's a drive to right field, and Aaron back to the track, looks up, and that's gone. Tied up, home run for Long. He did hit 14 home runs and 300 at bats, and that'll be his 4th home run of the season. Solo shot here to lead off the bottom of the second inning. Burdette does give up a lot of home runs. All right, Bobby Thompson is next, right-handed hitter with a 36, and that's popped up, middle infield. Logan and Wise come together, and it's Logan who calls him off. 1 down. George Altman. Altman's batting .277 with 4 home runs, and that's a 42, and that'll be a line drive and caught by the first baseman, L3. Ripped, but Tori's right there. And with 2 outs, here comes the catcher, Sammy Taylor. Left-handed hitter, pitch from Burdette. It's a 26, and against a righty, it's a single. And so it is a bouncer, and that's through into right field. Played by Aaron, and gets it into Weiss. So a 2-out single for the catcher, who's an F. And the pitcher is up, John Buzzhart. Pitch from Burdette, 16, struck him out, and that retires the side. 1 run on 2 hits, all tied at 1. Go to the top of the 3rd inning. All right, leading off is going to be Weiss. Got a couple other replays going. A status pro Seaver, 83. I got a deep drive, 71 athletics. And I got a couple of APA and Stratomatic replays. 1987 Mets for the Strat, and I got an APA 1961 Yankees. So you can check those out on my channel. Remember to like and subscribe. Here's Weiss, second baseman. Here's a pitch from Buzz Hart. It's a 34, and that is a bouncer, and that's through. So a single here to lead off the top of the third inning. And it's Eddie Matthews, Buzz Hart with the pitch, and that's a 43, and that'll be a fly ball to left field down the line. Thompson makes the catch, one down. Hank Aaron, and that's a 65. That's going to be a deep drive, and no. The warning track is Altman to haul it in. 2 away. Thought that was gone for a minute there, but we rolled so high. An 18, yikes. Alright, here's Covington. 1 on and 2 out with a 34, and that is line base hit. So he slaps one to the opposite field. And stopping at second is Weiss, playing it safe here. First and second with 2 outs. Here comes Tori. Tori's batting 165. He's struggled the whole season. He's like a 220 hitter. That's a 13, and that'll be bounced to second base. Second baseman Taylor flips to Banks, and that retires the side. And that's no runs, 2 hits. And we go to the bottom of the third inning. Tony Taylor, top of the order, leading it off for the Cubs. 1-1 here in the bottom of the third. 36. And that is a line drive to right. Positioned perfectly is Aaron for out number 1. Next is Al Dark. Al Dark with 270 batting average and 1 home run. Pitch from Burdette. 62, and that's a ground ball to the shortstop, who charges Logan on the run with the throw and on target for out number 2. Walls. And that's going to be a 32, and he cracks one to center field, and Bruton, a couple of steps back, hauls it in, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, nobody left. Top of the 4th. Bill Bruton, keep on calling him Bruton. Bill Bruton with a 56, and that will be bounced to short. Banks, 1 down. Crandall now with a 23, and that's a pop-up right side. Long, he makes the catch, 2 down. Johnny Logan steps in the box, right-handed hitter with a 31, and that is a check swing, and that drops in. Texas leaguer. Logan with a single, 2-out single for Johnny Logan. Here's Lou Burdette. Pitch from Buzz Hart with a 16, struck him out, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left, and we move to the bottom of the 4th inning. All tied at 1. The Braves have 1 run, 6 hits, no errors, while the Wrigley Field Cubs have 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors. Ernie Banks. It's going to be a 14, and that is ripped to shortstop. Logan throws him out. Hit it hard, a 1 hopper to Logan. Long now, Long with a 66, and that's going to be a deep drive to right field, way back, and Aaron looks up, and that's gone. The 2nd home run of the day for Dale Long. 2nd solo shot. All right, here's Bobby Thompson. This from Burdette, and that's going to be a 36. Will be a fly ball left field. And the gap is Covington, 2 down. George Altman, another lefty hitter, with a 24. That's a hit by pitch, and it is. Plunks him. Probably revenge for that home run, that long hit. And Altman is a F-speed. Here comes Sam Taylor. This from Burdette with a 15, which will be a ground ball to first. And Tori takes it. So 1 run on 2 hits, and the Cubs have taken a 2-1 lead. We go to the top of the 5th. Casey Weiss is up. He's the second baseman. The Braves have used a ton of second basemen. 56, and that'll be a strikeout. Gets him with the curveball. 1 down. Next up is Eddie Matthews. Pitch to Matthews, a 53 and a 16. It's going to be a range check to the shortstop, and a diving play by Banks, back up on his feet. Throws a strike to first base and robs Matthews of a sure range hit. Only, I believe it, Ernie Banks has a 16 range, and I rolled a 16. So that's the kind of range that he has in 1959, based on the metrics that were used. So he's an outstanding shortstop. So we can compare. My shortstop, Logan, for the Braves, has an 11 range. So Matthews is robbed of a hit by Banks. An outstanding play by the Cubs shortstop on a ball that was hit in the hole. And here's Hank Aaron with 2 out and nobody on. Buzz Hart. Pitch, and that's going to be a 52. That's going to be an error check on who? On the third baseman. Third baseman Dark. We'll make that play to end the inning. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Now this game plays extremely fast. Has a little bit of APBA, a little bit of Strat. Very nice game. Buzz Hart leading off here against Burdette. That's a 13. Struck him out. Curveball gets Buzz Hart. Top of the order, Tony Taylor with a 25, and that's a fly ball. Covington in left field. Al Dark now. 43, and this will be a bouncer to third base, shortstop, excuse me, comes out of nowhere. Logan fires the first, scooped out by Tori. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the top of the 6th. Covington's leading off here. Covington in the replays batting 274. He starts most every game. That's a 21, and it's a pop-up left field. Thompson, Banks, and Dark go out, and Thompson comes in. 1 down. Thompson makes the catch. Frank Tori, 0 for 2 today. And that's going to be a 45, which will be bounced to second base. Charged by Taylor. Bare hands, throw to first in time. Just got Tori by half a step. Bill Bruton got his name right finally, 61, and that'll be a fly ball down the line. And Thompson, will he get there? Yes. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 2-1 Cubs here at Wrigley Field. It's a nice crowd here today. This game was played June 12th, Friday, June 12th, 1959. Where were you? I know where I was. Lee Walls. 23, and that's a high fastball. He swings and misses. 1 away. Ernie Banks now, who's 0 for 2, flied out and grounded out. It's a 61, and a drive in the gap, and Bruton on the run, and he comes up with it. Got a good read on that ball right off the bat. Banks gave it a ride, but Bruton caught up to it. And here's Long, who's got 2 home runs, and he's not going to get 3. That's ball 4, so it kind of pitches around him a little bit. And Long is on at first, and he is another one who is an F. Here's Bobby Thompson. Burdette checks the sign, shakes off Crandall, likes what he sees now, lets it fly. That's a snake eyes. It's going to be a 1-3 walk. A 13 will be an out, and that'll be a ground ball to shortstop. Over to first, and that retires the side. So 1 left, no runs, and we go to the top of the 7th. It's 2-1. Cubs. Crandall's leading off for the Braves here in the top of the 7th. Crandall is batting .259 with 14 home runs. Good power. And he's going to line one here from base hit. Rips one to left center field, and he's on at first. He is an A speed. Here's Johnny Logan, gonna swing away, and it's a 63, which will be a fly ball to left field in the gap, and it's Thompson coming up with it. 1 down. I could bunt with Burdette, and I am gonna bunt with Burdette. And it's a good bunt. Catcher picks it up, throws to the second baseman covering, and moving into scoring position is Crandall. Casey Weiss doesn't hit very well here in the top, and we are going to go to the pen. 27. All right, so Buzzhard's reached his max. I'm gonna go to the pen, and we're gonna bring Vernon to pinch hit. Mickey Vernon, and Vernon's batting .171 and 35 at bats. Left-handed hitter. That's the reason I guess they're calling on him. And you get all the cards, so I gotta kind of look through everybody, see if I could find them. Some guys I know like to separate the guys that are available. I don't do that. I just play it. All right. So Vernon now against Buzzhart. Tying run at second base. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a snake eyes. Bounce to second base up the middle, and Taylor gets there, sets his feet, throws him out, and no runs, 1 hit, 1 left, and we move to the bottom of the 7th inning. All right, so new second baseman. It's going to be O'Brien, second base. And leading off is Altman against Burdette. It's going to be a 31, and that is a little tapper past the pitcher Burdette, and Logan will not have a play. It's going to be a infield single for Altman. And we're going to get a bunt here. And the bunt is no good. It's a strikeout. Taylor bunts it foul. So a single and a strikeout. And Buzzhart will bunt as well. And that is a good bunt. That's the pitcher. 1-4. Going to second is Altman, who's fast. And with 2 out, we have the top of the order. Here's Taylor. Burdette. The pitch, and that is a 42, which will be a little number in front of the plate. Crandall pounces on it over to first, and that retires the side. 2-3 if you're scoring at home. And that's no runs, one hit, one left. And we move to the top of the 8th inning. Eddie Matthews leading it off. It's going to be Matthews, Aaron, and Covington against the starter, Buzzhart. Buzzhart started 10 games and completed 1. I doubt he's going to complete this one. Once he gives a hit or a walk, he's going to get replaced. It is a 2-1 game. Here's the pitch to Matthews. And a 62 will be a line drive to left field, and right there is Thompson positioned perfectly for out number 1. Here's Hank Aaron now. Steps in the box. Aaron today is 1 for 3. He's flied out and grounded out and singled. It's going to be a 53 with one. Struck him out. Great pitch by Buzzhart to strike out Hank Aaron. 2 outs now here in the top of the 8th, and Covington with a 14, and that will be a bouncer to short. Banks throws him out. That retires the side. All right, it's going to be Dark leading it off against Lou Burdette. Pitch is 63, and that will be a line drive right to the center fielder, Bruton, and he makes the catch, 1 away. Lee Walls now, he's 0 for 2 with a walk today. He's flat out and struck out. It's going to be a 21. Got him. Chased the ball in the dirt. 2 out. And here's Banks. Pitch to Ernie, and that's going to be a 34. It's going to be a ground ball up the middle and through for a 2-out single. So Banks will be 1 for 4 today. He's on at first. So 2 out, 1 on, and here comes Long, who's really Burdette has given Burdette fits today with 2 home runs and a walk. Dale Long hit 14 home runs and 300 at bats, and the replay's got 5. Here's a pitch. That's going to be a 55, and that'll be a base hit single. And let's see what the runner at first base, Banks, probably fast, will go to third. I can guarantee he's fast, and he is. So he does go to third. First and third now. Now let me quickly check. Burdette went 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. He can still go a few more. All right, here's Thompson. Thompson today is 1 for 2. No, he's 0 for 3. Pitch from Burdette. And that's going to be a 66. That is trouble, my friends. That's going to be a drive, and that's going to split the outfield and roll to the wall. Bounces off the wall. 1 run scores. And it's going to be a, so it looks like the ball is cut off. Well, I'm sorry, the ball is played by Bruton in center field, and there's going to be a play at the plate. The relay to Logan, and the throw home, and he will be safe. So 2 runs come in, and going to second. 2 RBIs, a 2-run single here with 2 outs by Bobby Thompson. Drives in number the 4th place batter, the 5th place batter. So 2 big RBIs, and those are 2 big insurance runs for the Cubs here. On that double, excuse me, it's a double. That's why I was confused there for a split second. So he did stroke a double, and the runner does score with on the play at the plate with 2 outs. Batter to third. Runner will take third base. The batter will take third base on this. So it is a double. Both runs score. And going to third is Thompson. All right, so again, we have 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 2 outs. Needs 1 more out to get through this inning. The Braves are down by 3 now, 4-1. And the 32 will be a fly ball center field. And that will be all. Bruton with the catch. But the Cubs pick up a couple of runs on 3 hits. The big hit was the double, the 2-out double by Bobby Thompson, driving home Banks and Long. And it's going to be Tori leading off at the top of the 9th inning. Frank Tori. And he'll be facing Buzzhart. Now, I don't see Buzzhart, getting through this inning, but we'll see what happens. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 25. And that's a base hit. And that'll be it for Buzzhart. Single for Tori. And it's going to be Bruton up. So we're going to go see if we can find a lefty in the bullpen. And we don't have really a lefty in the... Well, we have Moorhead. We can use him. He's been used already 2/3 of what he has in the... So we're not going to use him. We're just going to go for righty. Guy named... Oh, he's been used half of what... Ah, here's one. Hillman. Hillman hasn't been used that much. So we'll use him. I don't like to overuse guys. There he is. Alright, here's Hillman. We're going to roll to see what kind of stuff he has. And he will have his B stuff. So Hillman comes in to face Bruton with 1 on and nobody out. The Braves are trailing by 3. Dave Hillman, I'll tell you what he's doing in the replay. He's got a 5.98 ERA, 4-3 record, and 61 innings pitched. Got his B stuff today. Here's the pitch to Bruton. That's going to be a 32, and that is a nubber. Sammy Taylor over to first, and moving to second is Tori. Crandall next. That's going to be a 35, and that'll be a fly ball. A line drive to right field. On the run is Walls, and Walls makes the nice running catch to rob Crandall of a hit. So he went the opposite field, and Walls was in the gap waiting for it and made chase and caught up to it. So it's Logan now with 2 out and 1 on. Here's the pitch to Logan from Dave Hillman. That's going to be a 63. That'll be a bouncer to the first baseman. Let me double check. Yep, and that is long. Steps on the bag, and that's the ball game. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. And the Cubs defeat the Braves 4-1. The Cubs with 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. The Braves with 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. Last out of the game is made by Logan. And it's 33-23 for the Braves now. And for the Cubs, it's going to be 25-33. Buzzhart, 2-2, gets the victory. And Hillman gets his first save of the year. The loss goes to Burdette. Burdette now is 6-7. And Long hit 2 home runs. I believe he has 5 now. So he hit his 4th and his 5th of the year. And that's about it. It's Fall Classic Baseball. Pretty good game. The Braves were in it till the end. And it's the Cubs with 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. The Braves, one run, 8 hits, and no errors. And this is Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. Remember to join Universal Baseball Association Facebook group. It's the group for guys that hate groups. You'll enjoy this one, and I will see you guys soon. Remember to like and subscribe. Check out my other replays, and comment, and we'll chat. I have good discussions. with guys over on YouTube. Take care now.